There are certain songs that just flow right out of you and me when I hear the word December. This is definitely one of them. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. It's amazing if you look up a song's history, you're always going to find something sort of funny, right?
Yep.
This song is no exception. So it was recorded, get me right, it was recorded like so many Christmas songs in July, right?
In July, yeah.
Record companies, they would hire great artists to make their holiday songs, sort of in the heat of summer, to be ready for release.
You got to do it early. That's
Christmas.
the thing. You got to make your Christmas album in July.
Yeah.
In 1945, it was like in LA, the hottest heat wave that LA had in years and years.
It was blistering.
Blistering for like a whole month. It was over 100 degrees. And this young songwriter named Mel Tormé, he was 20 years old. I looked it up. Can you believe? 20 years old. He's writing.
Now you have a famous Mel Tormé album, correct?
I don't know how famous it is, but I do have a Mel Tormé album.
So you're a Mel Tormé kind of story guy.
The album is called Billy Stritch Sings Mel
Mel Tormé. That's very
Isn't
clear.
that unusual?
I didn't think of that.
Yes, stream it, buy it. Please buy it. No. So I do know a little bit about Mel Tormé. He was writing at the time with an equally young man named Robert Wells. And Robert Wells had a home in the San Fernando Valley with a pool in the back. I don't think Mel had a pool. So on this hot summer, they were doing a lot of songwriting at Robert Wells' house. So Mel makes the drive over the hill, and it's 100 degrees, and he walks in the house, and he doesn't see Bob in there anywhere, but he goes to the piano, and he sees a piece of paper, and he picks it up, and it says, "Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose." Just 4 lines of the song. That's it. And so Mel thinks about it, and then he goes looking for Bob Wells. He goes out, he sees his buddy splashing in the pool. And he said, "Hey, I found this on the piano. What is this?" And he said, "Oh, I don't know what it is." He said, "It was just so hot today, I felt like I had to write something to cool myself off." So,
I had to write something to cool myself off.
A wintry scene. And so they went back to the piano because Mel said, "I think this could be something." 40 minutes later, it was something.
Incredible.
And they got it to Nat King Cole, who recorded it in July of 1947, and the rest as they say, is history, right?
I love it.
I love it.
You know, when you taught me that song and you told me this, I mentioned this story to my very witty friend, Adam Gopnik from the New Yorker magazine. Many of you may know his work, his essays, and his books. Adam Gopnik offered to write, all of us here at Emmeline, offered to write you an alternate version for tonight of this Christmas song. So here is what these studio musicians in California were really thinking. Let's see if I can get this right. So I have it, so I get it just right. Nut brown chests tanned by a swimming pool. Frosted Jack sipped in the shade. Summer in LA when nobody's cool, but Christmas records must be made. Everybody knows a turkey when the demo plays, but hope still springs up for a hit. Session guys with their fingers aglow all whisper, Christ, this song is. You hear the season in the tune. The languorous minor change suggests it must be June. But only shake a chime, a sweaty chime, and we'll pretend we're in a far, far colder clime. And so, remember when a carol plays, an angel pays a royalty. We're here in LA, so let's crank the AC. It's July here, sweat and sigh here, summer Christmas